Even the best slip up sometimes. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we are counting down our picks for the top 10 worst scenes in great anime. For this list, we'll be looking at the isolated moments in an anime where the ball wasn't only dropped, it was drop-kicked to another solar system. Not to say it ruins the series as a whole, but it's clear these were definitely low points. I'm Todd Haberkorn, and have been witness to some truly head-tilting scenes of wonder. Curry zombie episode of Rosario plus Vampire, anyone? Oh, Mocha.
Let's get ready to Mojo!
What's going on? Am I inside of her? I guess so.
Number 10, A Battle of Words, Yu Yu Hakusho.
The next will be more of a challenge. We'll forfeit the letter Y. Why, oh why do we lose the letter Y? What if we need to cry? I find this game very enjoyable, don't you?
We can understand wanting to have a cool-off period following the absolutely fantastic Dark Tournament arc, but did it have to be something like this? We all know Kurama is a genius, and seeing him engage in a heated words with friends battle with an equally clever foe does sound appealing, but when it boils down to a word game against a creepy rival from his high school days, things fall pretty flat pretty quickly.
Conceding?
No.
Inform me. A plan cooking here?
Running clock. Forbidding more of freedom.
You could have at least given us something a little more exciting than a clash of syntax. Guess everything can't be sensu quality.
No!
Number 9, Stocking in Love. Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt. Look, we know what we signed up for. 2 scantily clad angels killing off ghosts and demons, equipped with graphic humor, plenty of vulgarity, and an animation style that resembles the Powerpuff Girls if they were dunked in some hot out of the oven crack. All in all, a good fun time. Want to know what's not so good? Watching Stocking fall in love for the first time, only for her man of choice to be a gross, disgusting ghost that gets his kicks from cussing her out and farting everywhere.
Maybe if it had a little more thalt.
Even for this show, this is pitifully stupid.
You mean you want to elope?
Yes, and I don't care what the cost is or if I ever get back to heaven. It's worth it if it means I can be with you.
Number 8, Too Many Factions. A Certain Magical Index.
I'm not from Block, I'm member.
While we may have enjoyed watching Toma battle it out with the fanatical members of God's Right Seat, what really killed the 3rd season was how it was mired in the confusing and convoluted antics of several other factions, which is not surprising when they're briskly adapting 9 novels in just 26 episodes.
It's Unabara.
Who are you out goofing around with now?
School?
Well, no, it's Block.
By all means, give us a Battle Royale arc, but at least make it comprehensible, as opposed to dropping in organizations like School, Block, Member, Item, and Group right off the bat and expect us to remember who's who. Wait, who am I? Is my name Hikaru? No, wait, Keroro? No. Ling? Who am I?
If you're here, then that must mean you're with Block.
Not true. I'm from Member. I was just using those guys.
Number 7, Pizza Crust. Digimon Adventure.
I'll bet this has something to do with that Digimon gen I was talking about. Either that or it's a giant cube puzzle.
Another casualty of early English dubbing. Let's have a moment of silence. What was supposed to be the introduction of a terrifying, psychotic entity that nearly ended the Digidestined turned out to be something of a clown.
I am the ultimate evil, complete with hot and cold running water.
What on earth is that thing?
Apocalypse was meant to be this amalgamation of all that is evil, the stuff of nightmares, like all the seasons of every famous Housewives show all wrapped into one, only for his character to be neutered in translation and become something of a digi-dork who was jealous of everyone else getting the good stuff. So much so he uttered the now immortal analogy about everyone getting pizza and he just gets the crust. Oh boy.
Answer me this! Why do all of you get the pizza while I get the crust?
Oh, I can't take all these medicines!
Boy, this guy really holds a grudge.
Number 6. Why is 02 a spaceship? Darling in the Franxx.
02 君なのかそれなら
Ooh boy, this ending is something else. This show was doing so well with its portrayal of sexual and emotional exploration in teenagers combined with a rather unique take on the mecha genre thrown into the mix. And then aliens happened during the last couple of episodes and totally changed things up. Just as we were recovering from the whiplash that was Verm, 02 ended up merging with her mecha, essentially becoming a giant ship with a face. So, what metaphysical meaning do you think this relates to? Put your answers in the comments below, right next to the ones that say I'm chained up in a WatchMojo basement somewhere. I'll have you know I'm well taken care of and get 3 square meals a day, a shower, and 15 minutes of outside time every Tuesday and Friday. Number 5, Canary Eye, Goblin Slayer. Okay, either someone royally messed up here or one of the editors was trying to turn this dungeon crawler into an art house flick. We get it. Goblin Slayer looks like he's bitten the dust. A canary is watching over his body. The camera zooms in on its eye. Symbolism, symbolism, symbolism. However, we have to draw the line at watching this damn bird's ocular region for 2 minutes straight. Obviously, the credits were supposed to roll by this point, only they didn't, leaving many viewers utterly confused and somewhat aggravated. Number 4, Guy vs. Guy, Naruto Shippuden. That's right, people. We didn't go with the ninja ostrich. We didn't go with Tiger Mizuki. We didn't even go with the mothers versus sumos. We went with what has to be the worst fight in the entire franchise. I would know, I've been on it for years. That's quite an achievement unto itself. Instead of battling a tailed beast or a member of the Akatsuki, we got to watch Guy fight an evil clone of himself in the most lackluster of displays of hand-to-hand combat we've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of 80s movies, people. Come on, Guy, you're so much better than this. What happened to all that talk about youth?
What in the world was that noise? Did you all hear it?
Number 3, CGI Dragon, Fate Stay Night.
In order for the transplant to take effect, we must establish physical contact between each of us. Please, Shiro.
As far as introductions to the Fateverse go, we'd say Saber and Shiro's initial adventure was pretty decent, even if it's in dire need of a remaster. However, the one scene that all Type Moon fans agree was absolute nonsense was the crazy-ass decision to take the canon love scene between master and servant and swap it out for a crappy fight with the most atrocious-looking CGI dragon to date. While we can imagine animating a steamy scene between the sheets isn't easy, surely it was a better option than swapping it out for a bootleg Smaug. I mean, we've got Beyond Meat tacos at Del Taco, people. We have the technology. Number 2, Asshole Angel. Band name, The 7 Deadly Sins. Revival of the Commandments.
Sir Denzel just offered his life in exchange for the use of his body as a place to manifest.
Aside from crowbarring in some exposition about the 4 archangels, this scene is painfully pointless. With the 10 Commandments knocking on their door, it falls to the king's brother to protect everyone by offering his body as a vessel in order to summon a member of the goddess race.
The owner of your vessel willingly sacrificed his life so you could stand and face—
I decline.
Seriously? She just took off?
Who promptly GTFOs as soon as she sees she's outgunned, only to get massacred by a bloodthirsty derriere a moment later. If you wanted to demonstrate just how useless angels are in this series, then well done.
You should know we were only carrying out the orders given to us by our leader.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Joey's Dream Duel. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters.
You'll each start with 2,000 life points, and direct attacks on your opponent are not allowed.
And you thought capsule monsters were bad. Instead of a non-stop vicious duel between Yugi and Kaiba in the Battle City semifinals, the show decided to cut back and forth to this nonsensical duel between Joey and a random child, which, might we add, all takes place in his head following his harrowing loss to Merrick. Why? Why are we watching Joey battle it out in a dreamscape?
Oh, not again! I can't believe this kid is doing circles around me!
This totally undercuts the tragedy of his last bout, not to mention takes us away from the card game we actually want to watch. Joey, if you don't get back in that coma, mister, I will turn this anime around and we will go home.
I won! You beat me. You know what? I dueled my hardest today, and that's all that matters.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.